We are today, my friends, we are going to build Pupperstone. Now, we did Pupperstone way back, way back, way back when I first started this channel. What, 2 years ago now? We kind of finished it up. It was before I'd really done any real community builds or any, like, you know. So, we're going to take all the things we've learned, all the packs we've gained, and we're going to build a um like park for Brindleton Bay that we can use to let Lavie make friends, because for her generation she does need to like make a best friend and kind of have that sort of interaction. And I feel like having a park that they can go to and we can like invite a whole bunch of kids and maybe make like a club or something for her uh, to play at the park. I think that'll work out. Now, I don't have Adventure Awaits, but I think once we get it, I did pre order it because I'm a nut and I do all these things for you guys. Um, Once we get it, we can kind of come back into the park and maybe renovate it. But I think she might age out of the kid. Maybe, maybe not. I think she had like 8 days left as a kid. So we'll kind of see. But we might have Benny have a baby in that time frame. So you never know. So that's today's docket. We're going to kind of just see what we can build. There is the new playground lot type that we can use as well, to see how that works and what we can create. When does the imaginary kid pack come out? Soon, right? Is that what we're calling it now? Yeah. That comes out on the 2nd, October 2nd. So we're getting there. Is it next week? What day is it? It's the 24th now? Yeah, it's the 24th, so it should be sometime next week. Like Thursday? Yeah, next Thursday. So that should be fun. That's what we're gonna do there. I was thinking for her friend aspiration. Oh, that would have been so cool. Oh man, can you have them as teens? Can you have an imaginary friend? That's a good question, I guess. That maybe we'll see with some actual gameplay, because I feel like people are starting to do Adventure Awaits gameplay now. That's probably what Rochelle's thing is. But I think like can you have an imaginary friend in The Sims, Jay, at any age? Or does it have to start in childhood? Because like what if you have a loner sim and they want an imaginary friend? Or a villain who has an imaginary friend or something like that. I would be intrigued to see if you can do that at any age, right? Maybe, who knows? Yeah, maybe, who knows? These are the questions we have that will come from it. Previous iteration, it was just kids and you could make them real and they'd age up with you. Yeah, that's kind of what it shows. That is what it shows in the little trailer as well. But I think it'd be fun if they just opened up for all ages. You know? Why not? Right? If we want to make it like a different kind of game, mechanic slightly. Did they have like the different traits to the imaginary friends in the, was it Sims 3 that we were in? All right. Yeah. We're going to redo this whole thing. So we're just like bulldozing it. We're bulldozing. Nice. Not like super huge. There is this little stain on it that doesn't go away. Look at the leaf pile. I love leaf piles. All right. I kind of want to give it a feel like it actually blends in a little bit with kind of what we have over here. Maybe we can try and find these little things in debug. And then we can have an entrance here. And then 2 entrances on the front. I think that would work. I've noticed the city wakes up at 10 a.m. and goes to bed at 10 p.m. Interesting. Well, yeah. Our like the little city slash suburb that we live in actually has a siren that goes off at, I think it's like 9:30 every night for the kid curfew. There's a siren that's like 9:30 every night. There's a siren. Nobody adheres to it. It's like an old, way back when um siren that it just they still use it, and that's fun. Yeah, I know. Weird times, man. I was a baby, but vaguely recall there were different types, but it was random and being disappointed if I didn't get the one I wanted. Dystopia, kind of. Kind of. Like it's a siren that goes off that nobody adheres to anymore. I think they just I don't know why it still goes off. But it does. It's giving Hunger Games. The whole world is giving Hunger Games right now, so we're on par, I guess. We are on par for it. We are going to put a building on here. I'm thinking back. It's giving hide from the boogeyman. Yeah. I think back in this corner, maybe. Because I think the last time I did it, it was like right here. So we could either do like right here, maybe it was right here. We could do a middle building that the park then surrounds if we wanted, kind of like we did our graveyard. Or we could do something like over here. Maybe I'm trying to think what I want to do. So let's just build a. So we could either do like something over on this corner. Undo. I didn't realize I was still in there. I want to have somewhere they can go. I want to give it enough room to be able to like walk around it. I don't mind the idea. It's like the church bells we don't have anymore. Or the guy on TV who would say, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Oh, I loved that. I loved the, where do your kids go? We still have the church bells. In our previous, like the neighborhood that, Bill and I moved into beforehand, uh, that we lived right down the street from a church, and their bells would go off noon, all the like 1, 2. It's a very yeah. I like how the capital from the Hunger Games is becoming more realistic than our current reality sometimes. I don't know if I'd say I like it, Jay, but it always scared you. Are they abducting kids? No, they're not abducting kids. They're not abducting kids. No, I understand what you mean. But we used to stay out forever back then. Show hidden objects. Like the kids were doing drugs. It was a time we were playing Release. Tell me the kids were doing drugs. We were playing Release in the wee hours of the morning, screaming our heads off, and I guess we scared people. Kids were playing basketball. Everybody's playing something, friend. The grid. Kind of looking for. So I feel like I'm not sure where the decorations maybe and like miscellaneous. I kind of want to try to find these things if they have them. I'm not sure if they do or not. So we're going to spend just a minute looking for them. Literally watching the latest blockbuster film they rented out that week. Yes. I told my husband, I told Billy, they should if the world was really paying attention to the hold that nostalgia has on the world, they would bring back like blockbuster videos and things like that. Everybody is very much feeling the we don't want to deal with streaming services or anything like that. Bring back a good old blockbuster and watch how many people, just for the sake of nostalgia, run to that. I know I've seen those kinds of planter things before. We're just going real slow. What's that? Okay, that's like a manhole, right? We don't need that. Maybe if we search by cats and dogs. Okay. I don't know what that is. I wish they just didn't make streaming services the new TV. Yeah. I know it's crazy. It's crazy, my friend. Like you're trying like to watch football or whatever and you have to have 40 different streaming services to do it. Crazy. It's more now than TV. It is. It is. Absolutely. Did we not get I feel like there's more that we're just not seeing. And maybe I need to be looking differently, but maybe they're not in this part. Okay, so there's this one. Not quite it. That looks like a grave, right? That's a grave, friend. That's a grave. Yeah, they might not be in these planters, and that's fine. Go with the show all here. I got Hulu with ads for $3 a month. It was great. Oh, did you do the Black Friday? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have Hulu. And I just canceled our Disney Plus. So, you know, there's that. Okay. The Sims September sale ends tonight. Gotta buy some packs. Gotta buy some packs. It does end tonight. You're right. You are correct. I bought the Adventure Awaits though, so I won't get anything with this sale, unfortunately. I don't want to make it myself. I want to find it in debug. I'm being lazy. No, I mean that's like a kind of like a little planter. I don't mind that. That's kind of cute. Got the nice these ones as well. Those are like little planters. I know they have them. It's just a matter of finding things, guys. Ooh, daily coffee order. What you get? What you got? Oh, those are kind of cool. Like they have all these like stone path things. That's kind of neat. I know your Sims probably don't walk on them, but those are kind of cool. Like if you're going to make a broken down thing. I already drank my coffee today and it did nothing. You feel exhausted? Coffee just helps me not have a headache. So that's a special kind of relationship that we have. I don't think they're in here. We're just gonna have to go with what we want to do at this point. We could probably just make something similar. Right? So let's use our fence. We're gonna use kind of have a low stone fence. Kind of like that one. I need a low fence. To get low, friends. What else do we have? There's another one that's like a low. There's this one. I think it's gonna be this guy that we use. That's not a good sign. It's gonna be a long day. It's that kind of day. Oh, it's always that kind of day. Alright. I mean, where else would these be? It's not in sculptures. I'm gonna look one last time because they have those ones that are just the plain greenery ones as well. I guess this is why you want organized debug, but like I don't even think organized debug would help at this moment because I'm looking for something that's just going to be listed as debug. Nope. Sometimes they show different things. Depending on the debug you pick, you get different items sometimes. Okay, we're not going to get anything different. You're hungry too. No. All right, let's plan accordingly then. We'll create our own. So I want to kind of make something similar to what we have here. This I feel like we could do with like a half wall, right? So put our grid on. Take a look at here. So let's like make it like 2. Maybe 3. I don't want to waste too much space with it. Right, like that. And then make this a half wall. Make it like this size. A little tall, right? I like making things match, friends. Which one do we have here? It's too high. Yeah, let's go with this one. We're just making like a small planter. Okay, then we're gonna lift that like that. Beautiful. Whoops. Missed the wall. I missed the wall. Okay. Fence wise, I kind of want to use the low stone fence and then we'll put stuff around it. We have this one. That's probably like a good one to use. I'm just gonna map out a little bit of our space here. I want to have 2 entrances. And then like right in the center probably. Okay. Like right in the center area ish. I want to have kind of space there. It's a plenty big space, you know? And then maybe what we can do is kind of bring this and flip it a little. So it's over here. Maybe. 15 minutes left. And then people are watching like, what is this? What is this build? It makes no sense. And I know that. I understand. Everybody has their own techniques. Alright. So then we have kind of that. This will be a planter. And we'll kind of... I don't really have like a dirt I can fill it with, unfortunately. But I do have like greenery we can use. And if I find a dirt path, I will use it. Don't worry. Okay. Get that gone. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Let's put a tree in there so I remember what it's for. Alright. So let's... I was gonna say I would die if they're in here somewhere. Oh wait. No, that's just a stepping stone. No. I don't know why they would be considered rocks, but I like these things. Is that what I want? I mean, that's one of the kinds of things. Maybe they are in here. Meow. Dirt mound. And put that in there. It's just dancing. Okay. These things. Those are cute. What is that? It's weird. I feel like these. Like those things. Those are cute. Yeah, they don't have these specific ones, which is kind of a bummer. Unless my poor eye just can't see them. My poor bedraggled eye. I mean, like, these ones could be cute, but they're not quite the same vibe. So, we'll kind of, we built stuff, we'll work with what we built, you know? I hope this is not too political, but I would one day in my lifetime like to see a woman president. I don't care to know what side. I just want to, I want that side of the demographic to be highlighted. Yeah. You will get no um complaints from me on that respect. Let me put that in there. Does that, like, what is that? Is it just dirt? It's like just a dirt pile, right? Like, we could put that in there. Make it work. Oh, it's so big. Okay. We won't make it that big. Put it there. It's disappointing so far not to see one. Yeah. I voted for one. I definitely voted for one. Maybe this way, like, we'll just close this off. There's no reason to keep that open. Hey, Gardener, I see you, Mickey. Okay, so we have that. Just one? I voted for two. Yeah. I voted for two. Nice call. Yeah. I voted for two. Like, I definitely want this. I think that's where the building's gonna be. This we can get rid of. Beautiful. Welcome in, Billy Throttle. Welcome. Willkommen. Okay. Okay. That's kind of like the idea for this. I might put that back a little. Yeah. All right. So now let's look at the requirements for this. So we definitely need basically a bathroom. So for safety's sake, we're just going to throw that stuff in here. I like to make sure when I'm doing a community lot um, that I have all the required items at least placed, because then you can save. Um, you confirmed the vote. Fantastic. The cow wiggle. I doubt being a woman will overcome being a politician, but I don't mind it. At this point, I don't like. Being a politician is something I could not do, right? But I will not begrudge the fact that other people can do it. You know? It's not my not how I could do things, but you know, yeah. That's all I'll say. Nobody likes politics. It's like lawyers. What's the Jurassic Park blood sucking lawyer thing? Can they do it without being corrupt remains to be seen. I don't think our society has or our system in general has set them up for success in that matter. Right? I don't want to get too political, guys. You got spooked. Oh, on favors and backdoor deals. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, my eye is closing a little bit now, guys. We're going to have to deal with that. All right. Click on the thing and it'll bring up the benches. So, yeah, we're just going to put in what we need. They're not in their spots at all. Basically, I do this just so that we can actually save the lot, because a lot of times you can't leave or save without having your requirements met. So for me, this is the easiest way. We'll just put another one in. I like that you need a table but no chairs. Interesting requirements. Okay, and then we need 6 playground equipment pieces. Oh, sweet. We can put a basketball court in. Let's go. Put some basketball up in this. I do want to have a place for the puppies, though, and I feel like maybe what I'll do is have a little area like this. Maybe. Maybe. For that. Did you see any of Gluon's veggie stream last night? He had a bug where all the strays on the lot died. Oh no, I didn't get to see it. Oh no. What the heck? I would be so sad. Maybe that's why all of the like animals in our save, like all the strays that we were friends with, were like, hey, so and so's spirit is fading. What is that bug? I don't like it. Mm-mm. That's a no-go bug for me, friends. He had 8. What did he do with them? I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. You can tell me anyway, but I'll probably still watch it. Your brain power is fading. That's not a great sign. You have to start work, don't you? So maybe we have like a little bit of puppy stuff over here. Let's make sure. Since this is a playground, though, I want to definitely have kid equipment. And I think, like, I like the. Yep, a whole 8 hours. Let's see what playground equipment we have. I like the pirate ship for sure. No one figured out before I went to bed, but he left it for the chaos. I'm here for the chaos, friends. We are all here for the chaos. This is very park to me. This one's kind of cute too, though. And then we have this one from Businesses and Hobbies. I think the only difference in this and this is the swatches, which is always a bummer when you get that kind of stuff. It looks a little thinner too, so this one's like a little thinner. You can have more fun with colors in this one. We're just putting what I have currently. This is the only playground equipment that I have, which is more than the base game, but still sadly lacking. And then there's this one with the ivy on it, which is also pretty cute. But I don't think the kids would like to be up on that. So we're going to go straight up playground. I wish I had, I mean, I wish. What's the stuff from. Isn't it Growing Together that has like the splash pad stuff in it? Like, does that count as playground equipment? I know we already have enough, but does it count as playground equipment? It didn't show up in there, so I'm guessing it doesn't, but why not? Like, a treehouse would be an awesome addition. We could put like over in the corner because you can play pretend in there, right? And we're just going to be ending up redoing this after the pack comes out, so that's kind of cool. We could build something like that as well. But where's the splash pad stuff? Yeah, that doesn't count, which is kind of a bummer. Because I feel like that would be really like good for a playground, right? Those count. That's kind of cool. It doesn't really fit with the world we're in, but it's very cool. Like you could even like put that in there. Can you not change the? I thought that came in different colors. Is that like a trampoline? The heck is that? What is it? You're recurring delirious? Becoming delirious. I need extra, extra, extra coffee. All right. Go get some extra, extra, extra coffee. We'll be here. Bring us some, please. Bookcases. Boats. Aren't there like. Wait. Where are the little splash pad rugs, right? I know we can't use them, but oh, these ones. Like, that to me should count. These should totally count towards um, all that stuff. Did you find the file? I will save for you now. Now that we can, I will save. That would be kind of cool. We'll make a water park at some point. All right, let's take a look at kind of what we've got going on. And if I want to slightly mimic this, we can. All right, let's take a look at the swatches of our playground equipment. Do we want to go pirate ship? Do we want to go space? Oh, that's a debug space. This space. Like, I know Space Explorer is always like a big hit, but I feel like that doesn't fit with kind of our wooden outdoor park kind of situation. So this is our OG. This one, I think I like. Oh, I like both of them. All right. I feel like this one though, like just OG pirate ship kind of thing. Each one has your fun colors. If we decide we want to go fun color route, we'll go fun color route, right? I think that's going to go in that back section, and then we'll have kind of some swings off in this section. Like that. And we'll have... I kind of wanted to get toddler stuff. Like, that's the problem with me not having all the packs, guys. Is once they do these lot types, then what do we do, right? And I think I was watching Simsy build her park. Do we want to have? I mean, we could have a basketball court over here. We have like an entrance and an exit over there. We could just do this. We have like another exit over this way. Yeah, we could leave that as an exit. Gotta go bye, Lurk. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your day at work today. We could have like this here. All right. And then the jungle gyms would probably kind of be here. Maybe. Or I like the idea that the swings are kind of like in a row here. That's the way it usually is for us. But usually you have them kind of beside your big jungle gym thing. I'm wondering if we put that in there. With this here. Or even like lining the walkway here. I can make this a little shorter. I'm not a park planner, guys. I'm not. Like this. But no, I think this makes more sense. Wait a minute. This made more sense in my head. So that way. And then once we get those interconnected playground things, guys, we'll be in it. But we can kind of put these in this way. Do I have 6? I have 6. Okay. Kind of like that. And like that. Okay, let's use this one. I think I do want to add some color into our build. It's a playground, dang it. Kind of like that. You can almost... I like it. I like it this way. Maybe we'll Sims 3 it for a minute. There we go. Just like that. And then, I don't know. That's all of our park needs, right? We could put a court in here. Move this slightly, like that. Make our own little obstacle course thing, right? Our own little obstacle course. Should be usable stuff here. All right, let me go away for a second. My eye is like is unfairly draining. It does feel better. It's just tight. I love this thing. I swear that we can find this in sculptures. I got sidetracked. Don't mind me. Put my camera back on so you can watch me suffer. All right. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. That's cute. All right. Yeah. I know this thing actually exists. We're gonna go all the way down to where the actual stuff is. Like we can put like a sign in the front here. Not that one, but like something there. Like a little, hey, welcome to the park. We will change the lot traits as well. It kind of changed it from when we originally did it. So that's good. Put those. We don't need those. We like these things as well. It's gonna be a slightly. It's not gonna be a rundown park. It's gonna be a nice park. Where is it? So multicolorful, and like my brain is just like, no, we can't find that. Doesn't exist, friend. Ugh. This one's also good. Oh, those are cute. We can use these. We're gonna make it a fun park. It's gonna be a fun park. So annoying. I think it's growing together. Is it not in sculptures? Why? I already found the one that's like debug, but I know there's one I can change the colors on. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll leave it in there for right now. It's just a piece. I'm not going to waste more time looking for things like this. This here, I know has different swatches. Where is it, friends? Like this one has different swatches. This should have different swatches as well. Sometimes I think my debug is broken. But like a little bus, like waiting thing outside. We could. Nope. Like a little built into the wall there. Nice. Beautiful. Not going to stay there, but you know. All right. So we have all of our playground equipment. I believe there is the basketball court, right? Probably in city living. I don't know if it's helpful to just search for it. Basketball court. There we go. We have this one. Or we could do like the full. I don't necessarily want to do the full court. We'll kind of just have like a little court here. And we can build out kind of some concrete over here for it. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. Move this up a little. I don't necessarily know where the court exactly has to be, but I think it's there. We could even use a marbles thing on here as well if we wanted to like just mess up everybody's basketball dreams. Because I'm trying to think like we're trying to do a playground, right? So, and we're going to have a club that will be able to do all these different activities here that I think will be fun. Okay. So let's see. Does this slab of concrete come in? Like, I want to make it fit the world, and we're using a lot of this red brick. I think that'll work. Let's check out our fencing. I'm not 100% on this fence, but for right now, I think it'll work. We can kind of do this. We're just trying to match. We're matching our energy right now. If I had toddler stuff, that's where this would go, but we'll probably end up putting like another playground area over here. Like once we get the stuff from what we need. We have an entrance here, and an exit over here. So I think that's what we'll do is we'll like keeping this like this and open that there. Yeah, then we have entrances on both sides. Like that. Okay. Beautiful. Now we have to make this house look good. Well, kind of. Move this over just a hair. Move our marbles like ring right over here. Like build that in like that. Maybe pop a tree in the center area. Something big enough to be like, it's a park, right? This is a chill build. This is like lurker friendly build situation, I'm gonna say, guys. Oh, yes, the giantest tree we can find. Why is that so big? Oh. I kind of want something a little bit bigger than that. Maybe this one. I think that'll work. Do like smaller one as well. We want to have trees, guys. Let me have these guys up in here. Or are they down below? They're down. Well, they have them in these planters as well. So maybe we do this. Ah. Okay. We could even lower that a little. I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear. here. I almost want to go into actual like play mode. We'll probably bring Lavie and everybody here once we get it set up. But, you know, for now, I'm gonna make this a little. Well, that was silly. Move it down here like this. Give it a little bit of shape, you know? Just a little. We'll pop a roof on this guy. To kind of fit in. We have the roof going the other way over there, which I think is very much. Oh, that's Benny. I was like, what is that over there? That's our lot full of crap over there. But yeah, see how they have the roof? Maybe we flip it. And then we can add some, like, little something different over here. This one. Little like front area, maybe some kind of entrance here. Pull it forward. Maybe make it an actual porch area. Why not, right? Then we can pull this guy here. I know it probably looks like a house, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Not cottage living. Cats and dogs, please. There we go. We'll try and keep it hip to the area here. So, like, that would be the park building. It would have bathrooms. I definitely want to have some indoor stuff for the kids to do, maybe like homework areas. So we could have kind of maybe make a little club or something that they can come and do stuff in, you know? Need to come out, kind of give it that full way around look. All right, let's give it some siding. Kind of want to do the siding that has like the brick on the bottom. Like, I know that's not cats and dogs, but I kind of like that look for the building. This needs to be flat. And then we'll like raise it up. Yeah. Maybe what we do is like for this part that's right here, we can do that. Pull this up here. No, don't break it. So maybe this might change. I often change our coloring schemes. So that's fine. There we go. We could put another little like marble thing over here. you know? Like kids are just playing wherever. Does it have like different swatches? Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, that's cute. So you can make it like anything. I like that. I didn't know that you could do that. That's cute. All right, we'll do that. And then maybe we'll just end up using this slab of concrete, this red. I know it's off putting, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? Take a look down masonry. So we kind of want some brick situation. We could also just use that, but not that brick, right? Okay. Try and find something that's similar here. Like this one's not similar to this. That one's not bad. I feel like tone wise, go with can we go just with color red and see what it brings me? What does it bring me? The blooming rooms is kind of fun. It has the like red the like greenery in between there. I kind of like this, right? Like only trouble is I don't think like this slab, maybe the concrete. Where is that? Go with red. Maybe it's like the color that's. We could do like just the big slab. That's kind of cool. And what you can do is, I don't know if I can switch these ones. Hold on. I think color wise, I like that better. Can we? We could make it so. Like this one does this. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if I can get that out of there. But we could just. Does this go any darker? It doesn't. Dang it. Give me matching tiles. Darn you. Darn you. It's not going to fit there. But we could build this side out differently. It's a bummer. I like this one, but it's not going to work out for us, is it? You like that? Dang it! Dang it, Sims! Like, even that one wouldn't work really well. Well, you know what? Let's leave it for now, and then if we need to, we'll fuss with it. Like that. Beautiful. All right. Foundation. Nice. We'd have like doors on here, like a really cute. We could stay with the red, very park. It's kind of pulling some of that red that's all around here into the park. could even do a red roof. I don't think I like the red roof idea. I think that might be too much. Very schoolhouse, though. Yeah? It's just very schoolhouse. Kind of like mix them. I'm not sure. It's the sad thing is I don't hate it, but I'm also just kind of like, meh. Like maybe the color of the building is up. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it this way for right now, and we'll see what happens. Very like just kind of comes to an end out here. All right. Well, that's that for right now. It's not the worst thing. We could use these here, but like I think with that, doesn't that look worse? I don't know. Yeah, that's not the right tone. That's not it, friends. No. You guys get stuck doing this kind of stuff too, right? No, not that one. What was the other one that we used? It's not bad. Uh, mm-mm. Like, I don't mind something different being on there, you know? No. Excuse me. Undo for a minute. Which one is this? Can't make them even no matter how hard you try. Could do like I think it's because I messed it up. Yeah. Because the front is uneven. That's alright. Okay. Alright, let's leave that. No. There's someone from Blooming Rooms. Blooming Room. 45 minutes later, we have a red that we're going to stick with. I don't know if we're using that, but you know, it is what it is right now. There we go. All right. We kind of have a building here. That's great. And then I almost feel like you could make these into the bathrooms, right? Probably a good space. I feel like you can fit toilet slash sink in here perfectly fine. You know? 3 bathrooms. And then I feel like one of them should be bigger. That seems weird, but like we want to make it have like toddler stuff in it. Because if you're gonna come and you have your kids, you need to have changing table or something in here, or a kid's potty. We'll make it like a family one. So let's do a door. Pop a door on there. Those are our bathrooms. I don't know what kind of like. There we go. Neutral. Right. And then this one would have that. We have a changing table. Um, Changing station. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. So I have to move this door like that, which is fine. And then we could also fit uh, like a kid's potty in here. You know? Just a full on family restroom right there. I think this should be usable. I'm not 100% though. So we'll kind of, I don't think that does anything. Yeah, I don't know. We'll play test things. I think that should work. Put a light in there. Once we get a little further in our parkdom, maybe the stairs kind of like right over here. Where do I want the stairs? Like, what are we going to utilize all this space for, right? We're going to use it for stuff, okay? Do them here. Like a little corner thingy here. Like that. I think that would work. We could kind of make it. What do we want to do here? Give me a plain little fence. Give to me a plain fence, please. Thank you. Where we can do like a little bit of a cutout just for fun. Pull that even. There we go. Okay. So I like to make sure I have my wall situated properly. All right. So that's like that. Get back yet under a stair. Well, you know what? Leave that in there. We don't need that. We'll just do that. All right. Like some windows over here. Kind of just like a little indoor. I'd almost say like the rec center area, right? So we could have homework tables and chess tables and things like that, and game tables that people could come and use. Maybe a little cafe area for the parents to come and get some coffee because, yes, I think that would work. Have some like vending machines over here. I like to kind of get a layout before I fully um, do windows and whatnot. I think that's important. Maybe we do this. I'm not sure on this door. It does speak to me on a level of, that's very like rec centery. You kind of want to put another exit out here, probably. Maybe like somewhere for the trash to go. Oh. That's okay. We can work on that. I love that it's as high as this. Um it's like no, not in the zone baby pen thing, but like this thing. Like that. Okay. We'll have to figure out the I put on caps lock. We'll figure out the foundation right here. I do want that to look like it's still part of the fence, if I can. So we kind of need like a white or something. That's kind of close. Kind of close. We can hit shift and just do that on this side. Then we can have this. And if you just hold in shift, you can just get like the one side. So they kind of go together. Definitely want to see what we have. I feel like we should be able to mimic this. But you know what? Probably not. Let's be honest. It could just be coloring that's like throwing us off. We'll get as close as we can to it. But not that one. No. 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 Oh, is that glass? We have a glass foundation? Simple foundation 0. What the heck is that? Tear down. I want to look at it from. What is going on there? Is that a glass foundation? Or a glitch? What is that? I don't understand. Alright, let's fly around here. I think this one's probably the one I'm gonna use. We'll have stuff here. That'll be fine. We'll put a bush there or something. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Then we have an exit there. And then we'll have kind of a planter situation here. I love that you can change the colors of these. It'll change once we go into live mode, but for now. All right, so we've got that. Let's put a little coffee station maybe over here. Like some kind of. What do we want to do? So I like to make sure that also when I do a community lot, I have kitchen gear and everything you would basically need to stay on that lot for an extended period of time. We can't really do beds, but we have benches that they could take a nap on, and now you can sleep on the ground, so I'm not super worried about it. Um, go dining bar. Not that one. I think the one from Businesses and Hobbies is probably the best we can use. And you can hire somebody to work this. So that's fine. We could do it this way. Maybe we make this door. We pull the door just a little bit after all that trouble. Pull it like this way. I can leave it like that. You have like an exit. Maybe we do it this way. Like right here. Right? We can pop in this. Give me a column. Like something like that, right there. And then we have space to do some kind of kitchen area in the back here. So we're just going to use like the plain swatches, I think, of these. Like this to me is very, like, it's a, rec century. I don't know if we have a good swatch to match that. We can kind of play. There we go. That's kind of similar, right? It's a good vibe. We can put a sink back here, and we could probably put a refrigerator here just to have something. Like you can make salads or whatever if you need to. Seems odd, right? But that's what I like to do with my community lots. I want to make it somewhere that I can actually use it for a long period of time. Like this one. But I think we're going to go with base game. Grab that nickel finish right now. Then we can do some uppers. So we're using these guys, and we're using, I think they, swatch am I using? Hold on. Let me put that guy in and see what we're using. Okay. That one, which we can change if we want to, but for now it works. See, that's very rec center. It's not meant to be like the best of the best, you know? Alright. What kind of windows do we want to put on this place? Oh, you need a trim around that. So maybe we do. Which trim did we use? I think it was this one? How do we get that trim to go on the bottom? I don't think we can. It's gotta be this guy. Nope. Which one goes there? Dang it. My brain. Which goes there? Alright, give me this. Is it a spandrel that I'm thinking of? Yeah. Hmm. If I want the red there. Why is that doing that? That's weird. It's like, oh yeah, put it over here too. No, put it here. It's not the right color red. They're gonna hit their heads off that. Let's put that one in. I feel like that works well enough. Pop it on that side. It must be a join to a jam? The heck do you mean? Alright, well, whatever. It is what it is, friends. Factory. Well, that was like I think this is high enough that we actually do need some stairs inside of it. Do we have red brick stairs that are going to look nice with what we've chosen? That's the question. That's a no. That's kind of cute with the little inlay. Wish they weren't all like blue, yellow. We'll just leave them for now. The tones of these match. Of these ones. If that was opposite, that would be great. Do we have one of those? That's too red. Reds are hard, guys. Reds are hard. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. I kind of think I liked these ones the best. So we'll stick with those. I'm going to give us a save because we haven't saved in a while. And I'm going to grab some coffee. So we like have our built-in bathrooms over there. We can start kind of over here with windows. If we want to stick with the red, right, we can. But I'm not sure I necessarily want to. Oh, yeah. We can do these kinds of things. And I like those. Stop hammering it. We've made a choice here, my friends. We've made a choice. Do we go red? Alright, let's go red. What else do we think would work? Probably a light brown, dark brown, gray, or white. I feel like those are the options we would have for what we've created here. I'm not sure I like that light color on there. Do I want to keep it that dark gray? I kind of do. Now we don't have to go vertical, right? So if we wanted to switch it out, we could go into a horizontal kind of plank from, or paneling, I'm sorry. We have this one that's kind of giving the same vibes. You know? We could go lighter. I don't want to go lighter. I feel like I want to stay in that kind of darkish land. That's kind of giving the same vibes, right? And I know there's a straight panel that will match that. Somewhere. Somewhere there's a straight panel that will go with it. Just have to find it. Maybe we could just see. That's silly. That's silly. Give me my paneling, dang it. Alright, wait. Let's just boop, boop, boop. Where's the paneling? I know it exists. I've seen it in stories. What do you mean? Where's the full panel? I'm losing my mind. That's base game, right? Watch this. Okay, let's take these off. Tell me it's not gray. Is there not just a straight panel piece? Am I losing my mind? Okay, I'm apparently losing my mind. I think that I'm thinking of the ones in Cats and Dogs. Oh, siding. That's what I was in the wrong section. Rain. Catch up, rain. Good lord. Gray. Okay. No, without it. There it is. I'm gonna probably keep those like that. Then we would have this guy here. Just not sure. I mean, like, I don't know if I like the horizontal better. Kind of breaks it up a little. Whoops. Whoops. And then we would need to bring this one here. This one here, but we could keep the different one on the top there. Maybe I like that better? Perhaps? I don't want these here. We're going to use kind of the very plain columns from Get Together in place here. Give ourselves a little definition there. I think I might like this siding better for the window situation. So let's filter our windows now. Dark brown, light brown, gray, white, and a red possibly. We have the light like the baby. We do these kind. I don't mind that color brown. Like these ones probably speak the most to me as like a city building. You know what I mean? It gives that old schoolhouse kind of feel to it. That's really big, right? The trouble with having this brick here too, it's very off-putting for putting your windows in. I don't know if I like it, but we'll see. Then we wouldn't put any window there. Maybe there's no window down here. That's fine. Grab some coffee. I don't know. We could do like the sideways windows on the upper level, maybe. It always looks like a face, guys. It, no matter what, if you do symmetrical builds, it's always gonna look like a face. Kind of want to put something there, but maybe it's more like, yeah, I don't know. Kind of cool there. All right. So that's possible. But then if we did the big windows on the bottom and we switched these in, I think that would be weird, right? Like to me, that's a little weird to have two different windows there. But I do like the idea of a big window. matter of figuring out what we like. There's also probably like more industrial kinds of looks that we could go with. Like, I'm not sure if I want these. These are from what? Growing Together or Seasons? These are from Seasons. They are cute. They feel like too big for here, though. I don't know. Maybe I do like the brown. So if we did that, we could go with dark brown, light brown, and a base game and seasons. That's generally what we're seeing. So we have these like baby ones that we could use on the front that kind of mimic what we have going on with those. We could use just the triple window, not quite as tall. Like that. Maybe move them in a little. Right? Can you put a horse area in for the pet horses? Yes, absolutely. That'll be this area right here. For all of our horse needs. For all of your horse needs. Get rid of this one. I can put these guys in like here. I have not gotten a chance to do like anything with horses. I feel bad. That could work. And like along the back here, how do we have that? We have it like 1.5 in. We could use these on the front, right? Maybe? Does your neighborhood stories fill all the houses? I think I turned that off. I very intentionally turned off the pet adoption for our neighborhood stories because every time I would visit a house, it would be nothing but horses. No, nothing but horses. Is that how we want to do that? Like that? I mean, that kind of works, right? I don't mind those windows. It's like a nice little place. We could even put these in up top here. Give it a little bit of cats and dogs these. I think one person posted Vlad with 6 horses. Why did Vlad have 6 horses? But why? But why, Vlad? Why? Alright, let's see if we have matching. We don't have like a. We have these that we could use in the bathrooms if we wanted. Maybe. I don't think it's bad to have a window. I think that window's just too big. That's the problem. So we would go with the wee bittiest baby one we can find. Why are we only... Oh. Hello? There we go. There we go. Poor Vlad. Why did Vlad need so many horses? I guess that's the story you could kind of come up with, is like try to figure out why he needed 9 million horses. I do like these. Like slightly different. I kind of need them to be dark, though. They have a darker one? I mean, they have black. That's kind of a bummer. Do they not have a brown? Oh, this one. They don't have to be exact, right? Oh, get in your home. Of course, they're not going to match up. That's okay. Lures all the horse girls to their lair. That's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. So funny. That's so funny. It's the funniest. Like I enjoy. Okay, not the like breaking bugs, not the bugs that like make your game break or whatever. And I know there are probably other people. Sorry, we're just gonna not have our camera on while we take care of this. That are like, ugh, we don't want a game that's broken. But there's something joyful in the chaos that comes from our Sims just being whacked. Like, I can't explain it. I think that's why Inzoi does not appeal to me in any real, like, sense. Um, because there's no, like, not joy, but there's no spontaneity to it. There's no, like, oh my god, did you see this? You know? And I like that about The Sims. I like when there's something weird that happens, or like my Sims just go bonkers and constantly need this or that. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I understand it. The chaos is something I enjoy. Not here, but like also like that. Also a fun backdoor. But we're gonna leave it at base game, so we're not changing anything. Too much, at least. There's some joy in the chaos, you know? I wish it was darker around there. But I guess that's not too bad, 'cause it does pull in the white of that. Luan managed to get a vending machine fallen on his Zoe and random people throwing away the rotting fish he was trying to sell. Oh, love that. Yeah, I think I kind of like that one. All right, there. We'll leave that one there. There's chaos to be found. I guess you just have to be the right kind of player. You have to be the right kind of player to find it. That's all, right? Just have to find it. I just got an email with a code for a Streets of Rage style Marvel beat 'em up game. I might actually look into that one. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Go for it. Yes, absolutely. I say go for it. These are also fun, but that's a little. I do love this weird thing. Oh, I was like, what is this? My piece of fence I dragged in there. Brown, gray, white. The red can go away. That's a little too plain. My roller ball is out of the way. I'd watch that. Murky's in. Let's go. Let's go. Murky's like, yes, please. Every time. I get so sidetracked. I'm sorry, guys. White, gray, light brown. No, I don't think I'm going to like yellow. I don't think I'm going to like yellow. That's pretty plain. Also pretty plain, but a little purple. Eh. Okay. Start there. We're starting there. See, like, that's not a bad one. They don't have, like, a tone that matches this one, though. Without the little... Do they? No. They don't. They do not. That I can see. Not that one. Maybe it's that one. Might be that one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. We kind of like it with the woodwork, though. Maybe. I think that would be a fun one for you to do, Billy. Very different from your usual stuff. Okay. So we'll probably put like some tables down here, places for parents to sit, and then upstairs can kind of be like homework station, right? We'll put wall lights there. And storage. All right, what kind of flooring do we want to do? I am spending all this time on this building and not any of the time on the park, and I'm very sorry about that. But it's an important part, right? It's an important part of what we're doing. This one. Nope. Like light brown, light gray. I don't know about black. All right. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, save reminder. Thank you. I like Billy's stream because I don't know what's happening and it's chill, but there's always someone in chat completely nerding out about every move. Yes. Billy gets a very good crew that comes through. And they're just like, they're very sweet. It's very like exactly what you said. Take those off. I feel like that's gonna be like too much. Is that too much? I think they're too small. Like that's not bad. Has to be like easily cleanable. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, see, we could do like we could make a broken down little rec center. This is the same floor, just round. Oops. I hit tab. Sorry. I hit tab and I was like, what did I do? Mm. I kind of like this grayed out version a little bit. That one's good. I think that's a little too much. it's too white and like too clean looking. But might work here. Like that. We have those. I like the real simple one. I don't like that. I don't like that texture. I don't like it. Make it go away. No. You're getting ads. I'm so sorry. It's ads time. No. I don't like it. Maybe. Very plain. Plain Janie. Do you think like this one would be the one that they would like have, right? I don't know. We'll kind of leave that as is for right now. We can change this. Oh, we could go red. Go brown. I feel like the brown is kind of. Shouldn't these go this way? Right? I don't know. We need the ones with the little person on them. Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on. I like the ones with the persons on them. Yeah. Gender neutral bathroom. Okay. Did we do a little song for a gender neutral bathroom? We sure did, friends. That color? Politely. Oh. We can make them slightly different. Alright, let's do this. Do like. We can do a trash can right there. Yeah. Okay. We also need to remember to put in smoke detectors and all that sort of stuff. I feel like inside this would be the one that we'd have, like, right? That's very park to me. We'd actually probably have those down here as well. Yeah. I could almost make this like for bikes over here, like little bike storage area. But is there a bike rack? I don't think we have. Bike part frame, bike. No, but we can put bikes in. We can do what we want, dang it. Like little kid bike. Even littler. Something like there's a think of like a rack. I don't know if it's in sculptures or not. I don't think it is. It's probably in the miscellaneous decor section, but it's like a shelf that I feel like looks like a bike rack. I could be wrong. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Like half of my stream is just me trying to find random crap that I once saw in here. And I don't know what it's called. we'll come across it, and once we do, we'll put it in. So we will find it somewhere, and then we'll put it in there, and it'll be fine. Like, you use like these kinds of things, you know? Like some kind of little balustrade sort of thing. There's another one. Oh, cute. Use that instead. Don't mind me. Honestly. Anyway, all right. So we have. What are we missing? A patio table because we took all the patio tables away. That's fine. Does it have to be a patio table? Probably. Probably. Put on over here. We'll put like a line of picnic tables or something, like right in here. Like that. There we go. And then when we make our path, we can kind of bring it around this tree thing. Like that. And then we'll have more tables kind of over here. That's not the right table. So that you have that. Pull that forward. I think that's okay. Well, we could do it this way. Hold on. We're in the dark again. I'm sorry. Oh, that doesn't work. It should work. Dang it. There we have that. And then I can pull these guys this way. Lovely little park. Okay. This guy like closer under the tree. Like that. And then this one can be like. I love that it's like in the middle of the walkway, but not quite in the middle of the walkway, you know? Alright. So I think that'll work. Okay. So now I want to find it. Let's figure out this wall situation here. So that's going to be rock. I don't think I have anything close to what they have over here. Probably like the closest I have. Right? And what do we want to do on the trim? Oh, sweet. No. We want stone wall trim. I like that, I guess. I guess, guys. It's probably as close as it's gonna get for us. Okay. Whoops. Alright. Grab this guy. That there. Like, I don't know if we could just destroy the floor and build up the dirt. But, like, I don't think I have a dirt splotch that I can put in there, right? Like, seems like asking a lot. Is there a dirt splotch? Do y'all have dirt splotches? If it would be anywhere, it would be in the outdoor stuff. These guys. Sometimes the urge to just make absolutely wrecked looking builds hits And I'm just like, that would be fun. That would be a fun thing to do. All right, let's not bother with that because we'll spend 80 million hours looking for it. And why is that one up in the air? Never mind. I don't care. Don't answer the question. Don't answer that. A cow. We should put a cow plant at the park. Like we, as in our family, should just put cow plants in the park. All right. So we kind of have that. I think what we'll do is also put a couple of benches along this path, like this. And then we'll have the path kind of run this way. And then like that. Can extend that a little bit. I don't think we're keeping these, but my brain is like, maybe. Maybe we do. Kind of a fun little addition. I love that. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Put like this over here. Like it's just storage or something. Or maybe you could put it in the back. Kind of want to put some other stuff back there. So maybe we'll just put that there. Here. Like you could use it, but it's not in use right now. It's just not in use right now. Okay. All right. So we have that. We have our little areas. How do we want to do the ground for these? I'm feeling like putting stone under that seems not like a great idea, right? So it's probably going to be like dirt, right? Like, maybe something along these lines. We can make it a little smaller. Like intentional dirt. Like maybe it's not really dirt. Oh, we could use. Okay, wait a minute. If we wanted to use a flooring, use this. No, that's the not what we want to use. Not metal, not linoleum. Is there one that's like a chip? Like we could use kind of the gravel, right? Also, not really a great idea. But we can do what we want. Isn't there one that's like not gravel delay? It's like a chip. Small chipping floor pattern. Like this. So, right? We're going to be intentional about it, though. Okay? We're going to be intentional in our chipped. I've been to a million parks with my kids where they have like freaking wood chips as freaking wood chips as the thing that you're supposed to play on. Control F gives us a slight corner mark there that kind of coincides with the bit of cornering we have. So Control F. I think that's what I'm thinking, right? Then we do have a fence that I think they can walk over that we could then build it out. Let's see if we have this. We'll see if we'll connect us cool. There's a fence that I think they can walk over, right? Is it from Get to Work? That's like, hello? It's all the way at the top. This little guy. And if you put this in, they can walk over that, right? So bear with me, my friends. Do it this way. Making our own. Oh wait, undo that. Well, this guy needs to be right there. Kind of creating your own little obstacle course of sorts with what we have. I don't think they can walk over the other one. I might have to make that a little bit bigger. So now we have that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to make it like it didn't make itself a room, but we could raise it. Oh, okay, wait. My brain is thinking. Hold on. If we make it a platform, right? Does that work? Can we custom like platform this? Probably not, right? We'd have to do a custom room. We can't make a custom platform, right? Why not? Why not, Sims? All right, is it gonna destroy this? All right, let me save before we F everything up. Okay. Okay. Before we make the worst mistake ever. We're gonna like my brain sometimes has thoughts this game can't handle. Okay. So we made that a room. Now, if we lift this room one, like that, right? That should then, okay. Make it guys have been to playgrounds where they're like raised up, right? Okay, let's take that off there. So then we have this. Now, Sims should be able to just step onto this, right? What I think, at least. Chipper tan bark. So you can make it like darker. Or do we like the lighter one? Not the like that. Okay. Then this is a platform, so we need a platform trim. I feel like it's gonna be this one. Oh wait, it's not a platform. It's like a foundation, right? Because it's a room. That's fine. We could go even lighter. Yeah. Kind of give it a little dimension there. Okay. So kind of like that. Does this seem like the perfect place for a tree to anybody else? Right? Like right in there. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So kind of like that. And then they should be able to get up here to play. And then, yeah, I think I like that. We'll have to visit. All right, let's do a save. Let's do this. Let's save. Do we just bring them here? Because I do have to test things, but maybe let's put some stuff up here first. And that way we have a bunch of things for them to test. Yeah? All right, so let's put together these bathrooms real quick. Okay. Very simple wall coloring. You know what I mean? Uh, Light brown, gray. Could probably go with a blue. No red. No white. I'll do something. I can even do something like that. I'm not gonna do that. Love me a like busted up kind of color, but like that's very neutral toned. I don't mind that. That works. That says Rec Center all over it, guys. It's got Rec Center written all over it. Okay. So maybe we'll do a little bit more. And then as we kind of end here, we will add our In Bloom family to kind of come and we can't lower those. That sucks. All right, that one works. That one works. That's too small. Also too small. It's nice, but it's like right at the window height, which I hate. I want to be able to lower them. Please, Sims. Let us lower the mirrors. Like that one, but it's like I want to be able to make it lower. Dang you. This one should be fine. We could switch the wall it's on. We could just do this. Which maybe we will. Okay, that works. rid of these lights. What kind of lighting do we want to do? My brain is telling me in here, just use these little ones. I feel like you don't want the obstruction of something else. Like if you're playing like this, I don't want a lighting feature to mess that up. Okay. They look so clinical, but like in my brain, that's kind of what you want. Like that's kind of what we would have here. So in this part, we would have probably a light over this. So low. The one trouble with the hanging lights in this stuff, they are all so low. You know? Your sim is gonna hit their head off this. Block the sim view. Like that one. That's probably the best. And then just to fill it out, we'll pop these guys in over here and there. Okay. Go up this way. So I think probably one in every quadrant makes sense to me. Nothing in there. This we're gonna change. I think there is a match for that. Nope, 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 nope. Probably. It's not in the darks, is it? No, it's in this one. There we go. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. Not it either. It's gonna be annoying as heck. This one? Let's go by gray. Which one do we have up? We have this one up. Really annoying. Okay, that one. Why wouldn't that show up before? I don't like to have my trim show up like that. Maybe we just take the trim off these walls. On the upper side here. And then they can have it on those walls. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Then we can pull same situation down here. This one we could probably have the trim behind or some kind of tiling behind there. Like a little subway tile action. We always love a good subway tile, don't we? Not yellow. Red. Let's go for it. They also have those like, don't they have the ones that are like little pieces, right? The backsplash. Where would that be? I feel like it would be in wall decoration, right? So we have Mystic Moth backsplash. That's kind of cute. Or there was another one. Hold on. Just backsplash. I don't know why I have caps on. Okay. Or this one. Kind of like the little mothy guy. Kind of cool. Oh, search again. Or this guy. Let's take a look. All right, let's look at our options here. So we could go very neutral. This one's a little more fun. A little more whimsical, if you will, which makes sense. mind that. I just feel like we don't have a lot of those colors in here. Well, we do. I guess that kind of pulls this in. We still have that red in here, which I generally don't pay attention to front doors and doors. I just think of them as kind of accessories to our build, but that's fine. It has a little bit of a red tone in it, so I think we should be okay. I do have this paneling piece here that I'm not exactly sold on. Could pull like this thing in here, give it a slightly different feel. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. We've got something going there. I can probably put just something on the wall over here. All right, so we need a smoke detector. Let's just put it right over the door. We need one of these guys. Those never break down, so I'm just gonna say that's happy there. We could put our like system stuff here at the back. I think that would work. I don't know if you get burglars on like community lots, so I'm not super worried about it, but I think that's kind of just a aesthetic touch, you know? All right, so we have that. What about a rug? Do you like how I hop around when I play, guys? It's pretty crazy. Do love a good pet rug, but no. The ones that we have, these ones, I think those are from For Rent, right? That's like the welcome mat. It's so tiny, but if you size it up one, it does fit relatively well. And it's a very like classic sort of welcome mat that you can use. No, give me my mat. And it works pretty well there. Flip it around. Don't know which way we would want the Simlish to go. I feel like flip them. So they'd be opposite though. There you go. Nice. Okay. So now we're gonna put some like tables over here. I'm thinking like game tables and things like that. So probably like these ones. Yeah. So we have like the Don't Wake the Llama. We can have like a little section for kids upstairs that has like Don't Wake the Llama and these as well. Maybe we would have one down here. We do need like maybe like a chess table situation. But I'm thinking to figure out where I'd want to put them, you know? Like that. You could put them over here even. Like in this area. Alright. I know there's a lot of blank space. I am expecting to build some other stuff with the new pack once we get it, so should we put decoration boxes in? Can you decorate this place? I don't know. So I don't want to put that in. I think maybe like ping pong would be great, right? Up here, like a little ping pong table. And then don't wake the llama. Maybe that goes downstairs. This would be more for like kids to hang out, and then we could have seating for the parents out here as well. Takes up so much room. not a great kind of color scheme to work with on this. Maybe like that. But then you could have, I don't know, I want this somewhere. Maybe it does go up here in the corner there. That can be for like kids. And then I want to put some homework tables up here because I feel like if we're going to use this as a club gathering place for a kids club sort of thing, that they can come and do homework or they can come and do whatever. Um, and then they can like play games and stuff. Not that, dining tables. So like a simple table, like something like this, you know? Or even like under the windows, against the walls. All right, hold on. See how we would fit some. How would we fit some chairs in here? Come up to do some homework while your friends play ping pong around you. Works out just fine. These are kid chairs. I don't want to use strictly a kid chair. I think just a regular dining chair will be fine. You know, like those work. Don't get me wrong, but I think we want to do like something more like this. If I could put them in properly, that would be great. But kind of like that. Maybe not this color, but like something like that. Then you have like a toddler space. We could put the tables this way even. Maybe. Maybe, guys. Maybe. And then like downstairs, it could strictly be kind of like couches to chillax on, stuff like that. So love seats probably. Um, like leaning towards like these ones. We have like this little sitting area. That would also give you a place to sleep as well. Something like cozy, but also something that would fit the vibe of where we are. Yeah. So like I'm almost like so we could do those. Inflatable furniture. Like a sweet little like inflatable armchair. Something up here. Very kid friendly. It's like a rec center built onto a park, right? Like it works. What else? Like this isn't bad. Could just match your vibe. Take a look at our colors. That could be fun. No. Really pulling all the stops for random color situation in here. Would it be better to do like a couch or just two love seats and then like maybe chair, chair like that? Like pull it out a little. Like that. in the center there. What kind of rug would you put there, man? What kind of rug would you do there? I hope you guys could hear me. I'm being very like low volume on things. I know. It's like not quite the right shape, right? Quite not quite the right shape. It's a little bit better. We can always move this slightly. We have space. What if we did a couch? I mean, why not, right? I think there's one that, yeah, there's one that goes in that same, like, yellow. If we really wanted to pull that yellow in, we could have that, like that. Just gives, like, a little space for the parents to hang out, drink their coffee, put, like, a table in there. Kind of table. I feel like the ones from Book Nook, maybe. Yeah, like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that as it is for right now. I'm gonna consider it slightly like, the. Oh wait, what did I use upstairs? No, I have. Oh, I just have a random fence in there. That's why. I'll just have a random fence in there. Maybe like this wrought iron from For Rent. I feel like that could work. Give it a little bit. Yeah. I know the stairs we haven't changed either, so we'll have to do that. A little bit at least. What did we put on these stairs? I think we used this like very bland stair, which kind of goes with our flooring, so I'm not super mad at that. Maybe we could change this if we have the right tone. We probably don't. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. Like really weird colors, but like I said, I'm not sold on this yet. I don't mind having a mismatch of colors in here. Almost like, should we put chairs over here instead of a couch? Where like you do like instead. I kind of like the couch though. Yeah. No windows here, and that's fine. We can put another table in the corner here. It's right there. With a lamp on it. Does this call for like full base game lamping? Or do we kind of go with this where we're matching this kind of energy? Maybe. What do we got here? Does this one go slightly yellowed with that light? There we go. I don't think I'm going to do any curtains. I just don't think they would have curtains in here. They would probably have like blinds, but it's a matter of if we can find the right blinds, right? Yeah. They just don't seem to fit properly. Like it just blocks the whole window then. Like you could size this one down and like can't even alt place it, but you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so annoying. They just don't seem to be the right fit. Does that make sense? I don't think we're going to put anything on there. We could do a valance. Even the valances don't fit these windows, you know? Like, that's an option. But I don't know if I like that. I almost think it's better without any kind of window treatment, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe without it. Hmm. Nice. Not much choice, friends. Okay. Let's not spend 80 years doing anything for that. So then we have kind of a really. We could put a couple of tables down here. I don't think it would be out of the realm of possibility of having a couple of like little tables set up in here, you know, but I almost just don't want to. I like that it has like a little thing there and it's just open in here. Maybe a coffee table or something in the middle of these guys. Simple little table situation. Very simple. And then a plant. We don't have any plants in here. I always like do plants the last. I don't know why. Okay, right there. I love a good hanging plant. I love a good hanging plant. Here, we'll put it over here like that. It's like hiding that. Okay. Maybe have this guy. I feel like it would be a potted plant of some sort. Which one though? That guy. I think this is too much. That's a little bit too wide. Do a cactus. That guy's kind of fun. Doesn't really scream rec center to me, but it's kind of fun. What else do we have? Something has to be tall enough. That's good. This one's probably the best one. Like plain Jane little plant. We could mix and match them. Do like that. Like that. There you go. Cute. That bright yellow is killing me to come out from like the red into that yellow. I don't know why. I don't know why we made it yellow. We just did, okay? We just did. And then this guy needs to be muted. Everything in here is like slightly muted. Even that yellow tone is not super bright. So, my goodness. Well, my eye is feeling slightly better. That's good. Just took a few hours. It does still hurt, so that's okay. All right. Yeah, like that. All right. I like that. Should we pull this? Like, you can't really tell, but like part of me can tell. Like that. I mean, we could always get rid of that, but I think that's cute there. All right, what else do we want in here? Let's go with. Let's look upstairs. So we're not going to have any computers. I think that's just going to be crazy. We could probably put a few little like curtain things up here. Even that's like it hangs out so far. And I wish I could sort these by window size, the way you can sort like the windows so you know what you're looking at. Like that just it doesn't fit the window. You know what I mean? Like you can use it. It just doesn't quite fit the window. Maybe up here too we have like a slightly crazier wall, like with a little wallpaper. Like ghosts. Something. You know what I mean? Like something fun. Could even pull that like gingham in here. Doesn't quite go with the flooring, but I'm feeling like it's coming together. All right, let's do. We've kind of got a green, light brown, dark brown. We could pull some yellow in. No, that's too formal. It has to be fun, you know? Something fun for up here. Not the yellow. Not the yellow. I don't know if I have any like fun. Like it's possible. Like maybe. Like it's a rec center. For the children's, guys. It's for the children's. It's for the children. Little section here. Like that. Okay. We can pull this guy over here. Maybe there's like none on these windows. Right? Like that. Okay. It is kind of making me rethink our flooring situation, but I could put rugs up here. Like fun rugs. Fun rug! Dude, I want this here. Like, I want something for the littles to do. But maybe that's just not the right thing to have there. Oh, sweet. What are those? They're stage markings. Oh, those are kind of cool though. Throw that over here. The best rec center ever. No. I like it. Just go blue, green, orange, gray. Kind of got a weird color palette situation going on. Like the club ones, those are kind of cool. Those are welcome mats. Like these are kind of neat. I always I always upsize these like when I use them. 'Cause I feel like they work better when they are oversized, you know? And I'll use like that muted shade, but I don't think it works in this build, unfortunately. I'm trying to think what could work. Like my brain is just I don't think life and death is going to give me the right feel. Some of these ones are fun. Maybe like put one under each table. maybe? No, that doesn't go with that wall. Not that we have to keep that wall, but I do think that's kind of fun. And we could also change these tables because we have kind of a wood situation in most of the rest of the place. So I think that makes some sense. That might help while finding the right color scheme to go with. Oh, yeah. Put a pumpkin in here. There are a couple swatches of that, right? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, no. That was like we can't overlap that properly. No. I think the plain one with all of the color that we have in there. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure I like these things. Like they're not bad. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure I like that. This guy is gonna stay there. I'm gonna put this kind of between the two tables, like that. We have that one. Maybe put that there. Right? Still have this over here. What else do we need? There definitely needs to be some kind of rug situation, but if we can't find a rug, maybe we just do a different flooring type up there. Like this would work under here. You know? I wish it was slightly bigger, but all right. Make it work. Like these. I don't want them to like overlap like that. You don't know. Nope. I don't like that. Oh, sweet. Yes. Forgot. I forgot these were like the weird animal ones. Which I mean that could work if you did a couple of different animals. What do we got? We have the hamster guy. We could put the hamster guy over this way. Hold on. Like that. That's kind of cute. We'll keep the little hamster guy there. Like, no, don't remove the flooring. Just give me the rug. Thank you. Like that. Oops. We don't have it in the right spot, friends. We will get it. All right. So there's that. We'll have that over there. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got? Oh no. All right. So we have that. Do we just do weird shaped rugs? as kind of like a... No. We could do a flooring. I'm not opposed to that. I think finding the right size rug is going to be difficult, but we'll keep looking. What is this? Oh, those are kind of neat. Wait, what is that? Where is that? Well, what about those? Would that work? Hmm. Okay. Maybe coloring, though. What are those? I need the rugs. Oh, look at them. That's kind of weird, right? Alright. We got something different there. This wall, then. Does the green kind of put it off? That wall just kind of throwing everything off. Pumpkins. Oh no, bats. Nice. Ghosts. What else do we have? Aw, purpley pink ghosts. So there's this one. That's kind of fun. Like, I don't want it to go to here, but then it would look weird because the window's not properly aligned. So we could just move this window over like that. Have that wall go like that. But I think that looks silly unless we would change this completely to like match this vibe. Right? Like we could take these windows out. Like this window could come here. Like that. Or this one could go away completely. We don't need a double window. Maybe like that? Alright, hold on. Okay. Then these don't really match up. So we'd have to move this down like this to have them match. I mean, I think that could still work. And then this needs to be out of line. So move that back here. Like that. Then we could have something here as well. We still have our little flush seating there. All right. I like that. It's kind of neat. Let's see if we can make it more intentional, right? Like pull this pillar up here. Be this one. As long as they can walk past the pillar, which I think they can, we should be good. And I think that'll work. It's kind of weird, but I'm here for it, you know? And have this guy here. You can even just have these guys chilling, like that. Maybe a bookshelf or something. I'm trying to think, like, what would we want here as, like, it's a homework center and a rec center and just a place we can come to do activities we need to do. Right? Like, even put another one like over here. I don't think that would work. Seems like a little in the way, counterintuitive to the ping pong table. But you can move the ping pong table a hair, right? Like, give me my rug. Thank you. Then everything's a little off center, which is fine. Yeah, I think that would work. All right, let's give that a save. Oh, I think Rochelle's doing her Adventure Awaits gameplay right now, which, see, is it starting? Whoosh. Oh, September 25th, that one. They must have changed it, which is fine. Things happen. We can put like imagine being able to come to your park, right? And then there's this whole building that you can also play in. Oh, like do your homework, take your kid to. I would love that. Okay, so we want maybe like another seat over here, but it has to be like a cute seat. The little ram. I love the little ram. I think that's adorable. Like that. So we have the two bean bags. We have the little ram over here. Should still be able to use that. And then I'm kind of feeling like this area needs a curtain, but I just don't know what curtain. I do not know. Like we could go with like these ones. They just don't like line up well. Windows are so small. They're wee. They are wee windows, my friend. We do have kind of like even these are a little like they're not. That's not the right vibe, guys. It's not the right vibe. Like these. I mean, do these have the right? Like if we just, is there a plain one? There's no plain one. There's no plain ones. Go full fish. We go full whimsy for the kids, guys. What do you think? Full whimsy. No, up here. I don't know. I don't know, friends. All right. Full whimsy. Like I want something there. Maybe just the plain white. I'm not gonna say I didn't like them, but you know. So you could kind of do a pullback moment. It just makes it look a little too like formal, like it's an actual house when you have a full curtain. It needs to be like a blind that's not ridiculous. Right? Like size these down. Kind of dulls the point of actually having windows up here, but I feel like that works, right? All right. And then on the tables for clutter, I feel like you just have like scissors and stuff. So I need to find like little like notepads. I want to put them in the middle so that they don't get impeded by them and they can still use them for like their homework. What else? I feel like I'm in the wrong place. These would be so cool. Put them on top. Yeah. Put this over here. Like board games or something. Off to the side. I don't think you can use those, but they're cute nonetheless. Dr. Tyson's Books of Learning, you know? Maybe too big. I have a stack right here. Kind of just like leave it on the floor. I know we have other books we can stack, but where's the little. There it is, like these. Like a little scissors station. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Move this. I want to pop this. Nope. This. Nope. Need a little pen. Thank you. Eek. Where did I have it? Okay. Obviously not placed properly. That's okay. Move it this way a hair. There we go. Like that. Kind of. There. Put it at an angle. Like that. Alright. Kind of what I'm thinking, at least. And we can put some, like, paint, like, posters on the wall. Let's just do all the colors. Sim, if you're listening, because I know you do, just give me a toggle switch that selects all colors. That's all I want. That's all I want out of life. Okay? Do you know what would be cute on this wall? Like, not a mural, but like all the kids' craft things you can make. Like, I feel like something is on my face. I think it's just part of my own tiredness, but that's okay. Like the calendar's cute, the like little adopt a pet thing, you know? Maybe that would be downstairs. Yes, right down here. You know? What else? Like the little posters. Like those. Maybe the My Sims Go poster, right? I'm thinking more. Where's the little crafts? Are they in debug? Do I have to go to debug? I feel like they should be here. Those are just decals. I want craft. I know I've seen them in stories, friends. But, you know, like the kids will create something for like winter craft time. Oh, wait. What if instead of this? Okay, don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. We had the little art tables. Like art in a box? No. What are they? There's an activity. What's it called? Creative. Not pumpkin carving. Not pottery. Maybe it's in kids. I can never find this flippin' thing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we came here anyway, because they would absolutely have a hopscotch here. So much fun. Oh, a scouting board? Probably, right? Maybe that would be down here somewhere. Hmm. I have not left myself a lot of room. Can't put it here. I don't think it'll work here. Man. Okay. Alright, well, we'll figure that out. We could put it up here somewhere. Ah! I've destroyed it. Okay. There they are. Okay. So like these. The little creative art tables. You know? Over here. I want to use this. I feel like it's just not gonna work for me, but that's okay. There's also like this kind of stuff that we could put in. Maybe we put 3? Could we fit 3? I feel like we could fit 3. Like that. The green's not bad. Maybe the blue? Or like 1 green, 2 blue? Oh, no, 2 green, 1 blue. Yeah. Okay. Then we should be able to put the scouting thing up there, right? So we like put it just like at the corner here. Maybe. All right. I kind of like that. Spent all this time working on a building. But I mean, we got the park stuff situated. All right. So give this guy a little change. Move this way. I feel like maybe scooch these guys down just a hair, like that. Can we? Yeah, like that. Okay. It's a weird little room, but I think it works. Then you have like creative skill that you can work on. Um, yeah, I like that better. The scouting skill, you can come here and do scouting stuff. What is that? What is that? Void Bob is the most popular music with the kids these days. Only 3 CDs for the price of 2. Oh. I was like, what the heck is that? And then you have these. Yeah. So then you could hang like the kids' crafts on the wall here. Tooth fairy thing. Where's the rest of the crafty things? So like this over here. Like that. I think you should still be able to use that if we have like a little craft thing there. Shelf full of comfort. Not what I'm looking for. Little pencil cup. Yes. There we go. What else do we got? What else do we got, guys? We could put a lunchbox in here. It's not gonna fit, but that's a great addition. Okay. Balloon lamp. How many times do you get to use the balloon lamp in a build, right? kind of fun, but I don't think I'm gonna put that one in there. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Curated corkboard. That could come downstairs. Kind of live over here. Or even on this wall. Where you kind of like, oh, there's a corkboard full of stuff. You know? Alright, what else do we have? I know there are more crafts. That's the thing that's like killing me. There's like more. That's so cute. Let's put it on the table here. Like, why not? That's so cute. It's gonna take up space. How about we change one of these? So like this. We can put this on the table. There we go. I know there are more of these handcrafted things. Maybe you have to actually create them. Or is it like, do we need to take off more gameplay unlock? Oh, my eye. Oh. So now if we refresh it. That's the scouting manual. That's that. Decoration. Yeah, I don't think it did anything. Show all? But my Sims Go somewhere. Little My Sims Go decal on the wall. Cute. Like back here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just having some fun with it now. Come down here and like throw around your miscellaneous clutter. A tooth fairy. Yeah, not really like seeing anything else that's like we could put one of these out here, but I don't think it would work out here. That would definitely get destroyed in the rain. But that's alright. Don't think there's really anything else to do. I could find the like handmade things. I would put them on the walls. Maybe like up here we could have could even I don't know how many babies can come up here, so I'm not gonna worry about babies. Like I said, we'll probably refurbish this once you get um once we get not growing together. Oh my god. Adventure awaits. But for now, I think it's pretty good. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm leaving that there for right now until I can figure it out. I'm gonna save, and I am going to go and get Lavie and BC, and we're gonna kind of come and do a little bit of a testing because this is not complete yet, but it's very close to being complete. Oops, undo. Kind of want to play around with that a little. It's close to being complete. It's just not complete, you know? I kind of want to maybe, no, don't go on the roof. Get off the roof. Like maybe we move these this way and then this path should be able to come this way. Kind of like that, right? Like, oh wait, we can do. I'm gonna have to save again because I'm crazy, and when I see something in my brain, I have to do it immediately. So, you know, there, like that. All right, let's save. Let's bring our Sims here and test out what we built. I think that'll be fun. We can also work on this while we play the In Bloom Legacy, which is always a fun time. Maybe we'll do it Thursday. I don't know. I had contemplated doing another build on Thursday, but I do want to play the event. I'm going to try not, I don't know. If we don't have the choice to not play it, we'll kind of see what happens. They kind of throw you in there and make you play things sometimes. Oh, I forgot to look at it on the map. It's 8:42 p.m., so we have to wait till we get to the next day. Oh, man. I do want to see it in, like, the daytime. So let's have her go to sleep. We'll just do a quick little... They're all sleepy anyways. They should change their outfits as well, but... You're inspired. Can you, like... Can you change out of your robot gear into a different kind of cold weather gear? Maybe. Are you gonna change? Cool, good job. Alright, why don't you come here and tend your garden? Then you can feed Mutilda. We'll do a little bit of gameplay. We've got like half an hour. We're gonna get to the next day. Okay, so the event is actually up in the corner now. Hold on a minute. It's right up there for you guys. So let me put the music back on now. Hello, Spotify? There it is. So we can do it. I'm gonna try not to at the moment. Did we contact our aliens? We did. Who's over here? Why are you wearing your bathing suit? Hello? Friendly introduction. She's very angry. But it's a little too cold for this outfit, and maybe we should change it. I don't know why you're here at our house. Hi.
Olaba. Flurbus.
Oh, well, we're friends with you. I'm not gonna...
Whippasu Palingo.
Let's see.
Cannon
Friendly. Try to calm down. How do we ask to see? Oh. Cold weather. We'll get you dressed, okay? I love how it's called. They come and they just kind of hang out here. And I think that's so funny. Oh, man. Place that. I don't know what they keep thinking there. Jenny, where are you? Alright. What do we... Awkward encounter. Where can I hide? Maybe we can, like... Oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Let's send... Invite over. Whatever. Let's do something. Let's do something. It might be too late. She's sleeping. You can come and abduct Benny. Oh, she'll be right over? Nice. Alright, we just want to get to the next day, but He's like wide awake. I don't think I can send him to sleep. Maybe I can. Let's see. Can we get him to sleep? You're very focused. Good for you. Let's zoom through that. Hold this like this. Benny, my friend, can you go to sleep? I do like his little house we made him. It's kind of cute. Alright, if we can get him to sleep, we'll just get to the next day. Unfortunately. With the business being open, let's close. That's fine. Then we can go into super speed mode. You see, you can get some food. The bathroom, Lavie also needs to get some food. Go back into play. Alright, we're gonna play as Lavie here. Gonna go get some hot dogs. You see, go ahead and wake up. Start taking care of your needs. We should probably make a little club. Let's see. Lavie is not in any club. Can we create a club? Create a club. Playtime pals. I don't know. So we want to add Jackson, Cassandra, Denise, Parker. I think those are the only kids. Oh, and Dwayne. Okay. That's Dwayne. Dwayne Landgrab. Okay. So that's going to be our club. So now we have a full club. Club activities. Let's see. Play with pets. I don't know. I haven't made a club before, but let's see. Kids activities. We can do homework, play marbles. Wait, let's do play on playground equipment. What else? We could do homework, use activity table. Kind of a weird club. And I think I'm also going to put do homework on there because why not? And then play with toys. I don't think we need to do play with toys. Outdoor. Um, I think we'll leave it like that for right now. I don't think I have a campfire, though that would be kind of cute. We could do fall activities. There you go. We'll do fall activities. I think that they play in oh. Playtime pals. Okay. Congratulations! Lavie has successfully created the Playtime Pals Club. Okay. Cool. Good job. We're not gonna start a gathering yet. What's up, Doodle? Give a treat to Doodle. 3 in the morning, guys. Alright. What are your needs? Your needs are fine. BC, what are you doing? Oh, you're getting a salad over here. Okay. Seems like a good idea. Since you're over here, I guess you might as well just use this. Nice. Alright. Just gonna like zoom through a little bit of things. We have to keep our eyes on people though, because these guys are pretty crafty crazy. No plants need tending at this time. Benny, who woke you up? Who woke you up, sir? Maintain live house plan. Doodle. Oh no. Can we just like treat Doodle at home? Here. What's wrong? I guess we have to ask what's wrong first. Poor Doodle. This is the trouble. Once we get to a little bit later in the day, we can handle it. Girl, why are you waiting here for Doodle to come to you? Oh, poor Doodle. We're making Doodle walk all the way up the stairs. After that, why don't you just do a figure painting? Okay. Yeah, well, I know what's wrong with you. I am the vet. I can take care of this. No, I don't want to I just want to give you a treat. Friendly. Oh my gosh. Can I give you a vet treat? Why can't I give you a vet treat? I don't want to take you to the vet clinic. I think Doodle's gonna be okay. If not, that's fine. Alright, we are going to travel. Let's go. Travel. We're gonna take BC and Benny with us. Alright. I think Doodle will be fine. If Doodle's not fine, you guys can beat me up. Alright, so look at our Pupperstone Park play. I love it. Look how it looks on the map. I don't know why I enjoy seeing them on the map, but I do. We're going to the playground. My poor eye hurts. Starting to hurt, my friends. Alright, we are here. Huzzah! Oh, look at the outfit she decided to wear. Fantastic. Good job. Alright, so we can practice hopscotch. We are going to start our gathering. What are you doing? You want to go wash your hands. Where are you going to wash your hands? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so our kids are here. Can we play pirate? This one's playing marbles. BC's gonna play some basketball. Okay. Yes, look at that. Okay, so that's working. Yay! What's this kiddo going to do? Level up level 4 of the motor skill. They're going to use the activities table. So that's like a trick if you guys want to make a good little play group. Have all your kids come and do their stuff together. Love it. BC's doing her basketball. Hey, it worked out really good. I mean, it's not done, but it's mostly done, you know? This Benny's here. I like it. Okay. Put the roof up. And take a little picture of it. It's like the worst time of day. I love the fall, like the foliage and everything around the park. It makes it seem lived in. I think that's one of the benefits of having seasons, is it really just makes your game feel a little lived in to have everything like moving and stuff, you know? Alright, let's go to build mode. I just kind of want to change the time of day a little to take a picture of our beautiful park. She's not done, but she is gorgeous, so. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think we did a pretty good job. Yay. Those white trees are really something. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there, guys. I'll just go into live mode. Kind of get an extra bit of playtime or whatever. I think we're gonna call it there for today. I am going to go give my eyeball a little rest. Oh, smart friends are good friends? Looks like Lavie just befriended a cerebral sim. Cerebral sims are gifted when it comes to endeavors of the mind. Sure. Who did we befriend? Parker? Maybe I have to start talking with Jackson. Parker, right? That's Jackson. We want to be friendly. Okay. Anyway. Look how cool. I'm so happy. I think we did a great job. Look at Lavie with her, like, ghost gear on. Okay. Alright. We're gonna pause it there. BC, what is happening? What is this? Look at that. Love it. Okay. Anyway. We're good for the day. We are done. We created a little park. We're going to use this area over here to add to it after the update, but for the most part, she's done. She looks gorgeous. I'm happy with it, and I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go put my eye under a hot compress and hope it feels better. I hope that you guys had a fun time watching us build. And you'll come back in tomorrow. I think we might do a little more in bloom. I don't know yet, though. Let me know what you want to do. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging. I always appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.